That's the team we're gonna cheer. In the game for Cincinnati.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working now from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a real good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
You know, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. Oh, Brown has it knocked out, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I'm pretty sure his special teams coach is going to have a talk with him after that one. He can get as creative as he wants and do whatever he wants. Just don't lose yardage or the ball. You start doing either, and there's a problem.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. Down to the 10. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He'll throw from his end zone. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to the air following that pick six. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. He got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. He's dropping back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Bengals are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The give here on second. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Running this one left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll pick up their 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. You can do math. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Knowles sent in motion left. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. This connects with Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. That's caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. They give it to him up the middle, and they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. That one's out and cut on the right side. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He finds his running back deep down the left side. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? 60 by 6. Go!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll send him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Bengals 17. Browns 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the go.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw now. And this one's not going to connect. It's knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2nd down pass play coming. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Pass play coming here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Back to throw. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun on 3rd down. He puts some juice on a deep cut. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league
with the short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Slot man motioned over. Going now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Look at that power, deep left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They're looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
To the air on 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fielded at the 11. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. He's throwing deep to the left side. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody in that offense.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Oh, back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throwing on 2nd. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Viking 18. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Take over.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They're going for this. Has it downfield, working the left. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Okay. Let's make some good plays at the end. Ready, go. Set, go. Now go.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Give now to the running back. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're able to bring him down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45. They're throwing it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. On the red zone now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 9.
This time looking to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Throwing on third and goal. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Plowing up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinals, 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Browns 21. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60, 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 left, 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. From the gun, here's a handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd down from the gun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Pass play now. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing it again here. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Trying for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you won't kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick inside, and you gotta choose why.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the screen. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They'll get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, play action. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneers.
They'll throw for it. They did it! He made the interception! Jonte Barron has it.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. That is Compton, and it's Higgins again. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
The give now out of the shotgun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd down pass play coming. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's good.
Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And it sets up second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They kick the running back in motion. He'll work against the blitz. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
19, Sergeant.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Well, not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go now. 79, tracking 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Desperation time here. Throw cut by his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
And the Browns first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Browns down by only 3. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a design run. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here we go. Cowboy Warriors 17.
Setting up to pass. He's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Now a give left side. And he's going to take this one forward for a gain of about 9. Third down coming up. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. Back-to-back carries here. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Cincinnati.